Hey guys, what's up? We are doing another Tech Thursday video today, and this one is going to be related to the car. So, hopefully I'll get some more parts in the mail tomorrow, and we'll be racing it this Friday. The hope is that I only go once, maybe twice a year to the drag strip, but last year I ran a 12996 in it. I'm hoping to be faster than that. So for today's Tech Thursday, what I actually wanted to show you is my car is an Autobahn edition, and it came with the factory RNS315, which you can see here. And I started to pull this out, and I said, you know what, this would be a great Tech Thursday video. So to catch you up to where we are, this trim piece sits here, and there's some clips that hold it in. And I just took my little pry tool, I've got a bunch of interior trim tools, and just kind of stuck it in there and pried it out. That came off, and then there are 4 T20 Torx bits that hold the radio in. The new radio is an OEM Volkswagen unit that has gained popularity recently, and the reason that I am switching is, although this is a good unit, it has GPS, it's touchscreen, all that sort of stuff. It is from 2012, and some features like Apple CarPlay are not an option. And I want Apple CarPlay. So this is the RCD330, I believe, and if I'm wrong, we'll update it in the comments or something. It's got a bigger screen, fewer buttons. It does have Bluetooth. I am going to lose a little bit of functionality. It does not have navigation built into it. Also, there's a display in the center of my gauge cluster here called the MFD, the multifunction display. My phone calls and things like that will no longer sync from the radio to the MFD. I never use that feature, so it's okay. This radio was about 250 bucks, shipped. I got it off of eBay, and it is brand new. And in China, they take these out of the cars almost immediately. So it's technically brand new. It's not been used, but it is pulled out of a brand new OEM car. And then somebody put a different stereo in it and purchased it, I guess. I don't know 100% how that works. But this is a plug-and-play unit. And there is one thing a little bit special about the install for us, is because I do have the Dyne audio system, the sound isn't going to work whenever we turn it on. So after you get it all hooked up and turned on, you actually have to disconnect the battery, reconnect the battery, and nobody knows why that works, but you know, it does. So I don't fight it. I just gonna go ahead and go with it. So hopefully this install will only take a couple of minutes. I have maybe 5 minutes into this right now to get to, I had 2 of the screws out and I had the trim popped off. And I apologize, I'm going to try and keep my shoulder and head out of the way of the camera so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so now this should pull out. There we go. And there's some cables that need to be unplugged back here. So, hopefully you weren't just staring at my shoulder the whole time, but we got all of the plugs out, and I can tell you the plug does not, it's supposed to be a direct plug and play. It looks a little different to me, but I guess it is not. I remembered this being smaller, so that's good. Alright, there we go. So this is going to plug into the back of the stereo. And then I think these are as well. This green one is my GPS antenna. And since GPS is not active in this stereo, and now with the addition of CarPlay, I'll just be utilizing my phone's GPS. I don't think we'll be using that. So yeah, and it looks like this also is not used. So I'm gonna plug this in. And we'll plug this in. These will get tucked back, and I'm not going to call this done. I'm going to just slide it in the dash so we can see how that fits now. Alright, so everything does seem to be functioning. So I'm happy. So from here, we're just going to go ahead and wrap up this install by screwing in the 4 screws here. Pop our trim piece back on. There we go. And it looks OEM because it is OEM. Not for this car, but it is Volkswagen original equipment. This back in, that wedges in there and there. And then, so my phone will connect here. And then I do have a USB port that I had added here, which I will keep for backup. But now the cable will actually plug in here. My phone will be here, and I will connect via USB, so that way the Apple CarPlay stuff will work. Right now, like I said, the car is disassembled, as I had shown you guys, for purposes of suspension upgrades for racing this week. Assuming that we get all those parts in, we will do a follow-up video. Thanks so much for watching. As always, we really appreciate your support. Let us know what you think about this video. If you want to see the GTI featured more, if you want to go back to something else with, you know, if you enjoy the 3D printing videos more on Tech Thursday, or if you want to see more with the vinyls, just let us know, and you know, we'll kind of move our content around to show what you guys want. So thanks again, appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe. Smith5 out.